Good evening. It's 6:23 Friday. It's about to get nasty out. I hung in there during the day while I was doing a lot of stuff today. Loving the new car. I'll start off with that, the updated car. I already have the back seat. It's pushed up and I'm putting the bags right on the floor on the back seat. I love that. I'm going to use that more than the hatchback. Having a four-door car again is amazing. As long as I have the remote for the car locks by itself. There's buttons on the car. As long as I'm within 3 feet, or maybe it's 5 feet of the car, the door opens with just a touch of a button. It's incredible. It made working today a lot easier. But I am going to discuss an interesting proposition that was made to me today, and I just did 2 deliveries. I'm not going to name the place because I'm not sure. I just don't want anyone to get in trouble. I did some deliveries today, and earlier today, I picked up an order. I think it was Grubhub. And when I picked it up, the woman said, "Excuse me, you come to the side. Would you do deliveries for me? Would I do deliveries for you?" And she goes, she tells me, "You're driving your car anyway. Would you like to do deliveries for me?" I'm like, "So you're telling me you just want me to work for tips?" She goes, "They tip good. They'll tip good. If you're around, I'll call you." This woman's trying to survive. She goes, "I have 2 people." It's like a 3-man show there. And I get a lot of orders from them. I'm sure I'm not the only one she has made this offer to. So now I was on my way home. It was 4:49. And I pulled over. I said, "I'm done for the day. I'm heading home. I didn't want to be out tonight." She calls. She said, "I have 2 deliveries. Would you like to deliver?" I said, "I'll be there in 10 minutes. She goes, "Give me 20 minutes. By the time I got there, I used her very clean bathroom, washed up. I waited 3 more minutes. She had 2 orders, the name, the address, very local. I'll talk about the miles in a moment. All I had to do, I should have had this ready. All I had to do was have them sign it. The sheet already paid for. It's a web order. It's a web order. And the customer signs, and they add a tip. One person gave me $5. It was a mile. It was 1.7 miles away. I dropped that one off first. Then from that drop off to the next was just under 3 miles. So we'll say 4.7 miles. And the second delivery, signed for it. I'm going to give her these sheets, whether they tip or not. They have to sign, even though it's already paid for. It's a web order. He gave me $10. He said cash is better. So I did that in under an hour because the drop-offs were very local. So she got someone to work for her for free. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. She said, I'll call you. She called. She said, "Can you deliver 2 orders?" One gave me a $10 cash tip. The other one gave me 5. Under 5 miles, both drop-offs. Total, under 5 miles. And I accepted a Grubhub order on my way home and dropped it off. It was literally down the street. So I'm not going to say who it is. Maybe she reaches out to people. She really wanted me during the day today, but I was in Garden City. I did 2 deliveries, and they were high payouts with Grubhub, and I don't go to Garden City often. I did wait at a new place. It was a soul food place. They were like, "Thank you for waiting." I'm like, they're all paying for the service. It was good payouts, and I said, "I'm sorry, I'm in Garden City." And she said, "Okay." She called back. She said the customer don't want to wait 20 minutes. She probably got someone else. She's trying to make it work. And she's an amazing worker, but she's an owner who's working behind the line and has a very good business. I thought you would find that interesting. I found it interesting. Hey, if I get mainly cash tips under 3-mile drop-off and it's very local, I plan on driving a lot less. I want that. And so I wanted to share that story. During the week, I uploaded a video about dumpling, speaking about shopping for very few items at a Whole Foods. However, the items were very pricey. I picked up 5 products, and it was $100, $104. Because the customer bought top-of-the-line products from the fish department. Well, she placed another order the next day. I was really happy between the 12 and 2 slot. So I'm really happy somebody became more of a repeat client. I just didn't want to do another video about the same thing. I just did it the day before. But a Whole Foods, just picked up a few items, and food has gone up. I picked up portion controlled grilled chicken, Paleo, P-A-L-E-O, grilled chicken. That was the name brand that I picked up, $14.99 a pound. She wanted me to get the closest to 0.42 pounds. And I got one that was 0.42 and another one that was 0.41. That was the closest. And I only picked up a few items. It was still worth my time, and I did a few deliveries on the way home. So I'm going to start earning a little more money, driving less miles, and spending less time earning the money, as long as I'm a delivery person. But I want to be more of a shopper. Now, I'm hoping when I get home today that my Instacart debit card is in my mail box. I'm hoping, because I want to start doing Instacart. But I had to keep busy and do a few things. And then in the past 3 days, I pushed it to learn how to use this car, because everything is digital. It's very different. And everything is from a touch of a button. And learning how it tells you the air pressure in the tires, how much oil you have left. I did get gas today. I haven't even opened up the book yet. I have to see how big my gas tank is. I put $30 in. I was like, I think it's 40, because I waited till it hit the red, because it's digital. I had to stop there and say, how do you know when you put gas in it? But I have to take out the book. It made working so much easier. I'm 10 times more comfortable. It's really nice driving a car and not constantly hearing squeaks. So if you didn't watch this video from the beginning, I suggest you do. I had an interesting proposition about delivering and only working for tips, and you can listen to it. And that's it. I'm heading home and I'm done. Guys, have a great weekend if you work. I hope you earn a lot of money. And Melissa, if you're watching this, I will be in touch. We will get together. If we don't get together next week, it will definitely be the week after. I'm meeting people in the field, guys, around this area, doing what we're doing. I want to be a shopper, a personal shopper, and use the Dumpling app. But also, it's time to get used to Instacart, I guess. I'm going to do both and see where it leads. I'll see you soon. Have a good one, everyone. I'll let you know how it goes if she calls me for future deliveries. Only work for tips. As long as it's local. I'll see you later. Bye.